Hi everyone, I hope the voice is coming well. I hope everything is okay by now. Okay, seems like the voice is good and we're getting the video output and we are live, I guess. Yeah, so we'll be continuing our cleanup. Like till the last live we did the waking up to-do list exercise. We'll be doing to the expenditure, learning of the day, and the rest of the we'll try trying to complete it by today, so that we can do the last things that are left on the next video, and then we'll go to the deployment phase where we'll put this in the store. Okay, let's see if we can get that. But yeah, let's get started. Do we have anything on the to-do list? I think we have some to-do list also, like not this text form field doesn't unfocus. Okay, so we in cleaning up we're also finding out tasks to see if we have anything that needs to be implemented. We have some, so 2 of them we have noted, but if we have more we'll put them in the list. So let's go to the expenditure thing. Okay, so let me close all of them. Let's put the constant here. Why is this not working? I think it's because the analyzing tool is not up yet, I guess. Let's see if we can. Okay, yeah, I think it's up now. After this we have done, so let's go to the expenditure. First is let's arrange them. So this is in consumer widget and web add. Let's make this also as a stateful consumer. So we are working so that we don't keep any controller upright. We will work on disposing it also. So we'll make a stateful consumer. The name will be expenditure list view. So we'll do expenditure list view. Let's do it and go through this. Put them in here. And that should fit. So this we'll do in the let, and we'll define the init and the dispose state. So this is the init state, and okay. And for them we'll not, instead of final, we'll just make them let. They should do, and we also need to dispose them. So let's just create a dispose. Same for the item. Okay, they should do, I guess. So let's see if we can make it. So here we're looking for the expenditure list. That is, if you add any, it will just put. If you see this provider of this, right, it's all the same like all the others. the async notifier, right? It will just run the fetch all notifiers, and this will just just get all the expenditure from the repository, right? So you can see this. You see here, we'll just get it, and it will be by created descending. That is the latest one will be in the top. So this is it, and in the view now, let's see if we can do anything. And this is the expenditure, like correct one. Expense. So this is for the expenditure list, right? This convention is not correct. 1 second. Let me go to those. You see expand to the list provider. Okay, looks like we keep it this way. Okay, that will do. This is for the expenditure. If you see, when you click on this, right, it should expand, right? Just to maintain the state, we are keeping a state provider. This is the complete list, and the last one is to get the complete spend, since we want to put the spend also here, right? So that's what we do. So now let's see. This is correct. These are all maintained by our global scope constant. But there is one thing that we need to check, is this text, right? And this text needs to be changed. So here, let's put the style. Font size. This will be constants. And then title font size, and here also this is the padding, right? Padding also is constants. If you save this, yeah, the expenditure is also maintaining the same as this, right? This is correct for us. Same thing will go for the pill also. If you see the pill, we are going with default pilling, right? So you see this, yeah, this is correct. And now we can go to the inside of it, this one. So here we won't give a size box directly, but the size box will be on this list view. So expanded text form field, correct. And where is it? Here. We will be doing the same thing that we did in yesterday's one. That is so to this expanded tile list. This one we will put a constant, and we'll keep the same constant. Okay? So let's go here, and instead of this expanded, just make it a constant box with this constant, and here it should be shrink wrapped so that it matches the shrinking, right? Let me add one. Yeah. So to see that this works, what we can do is item count, right? We can just put for 1, for 0 for 0 we'll get only this, and this is the minimum, right? We have this point to 20% of a minimum, right? If you do 1, it will be coming and it will not increase the height until we reach the limit. Okay, so I think 3 should reach the end boundaries. Yeah, now if you see it's here, right? But now it should start getting longer up to it matches the .50, right? So let's set 4 should also not bring up the scroll. Yeah, if you see the 4 also did not bring, and I think we can go up to 6, then we'll start having the scroll. Yeah, up to 6, but as soon as you enter 7, right, then the scrolling will start. So if you see now, okay, I think we can get one more. 8. Yeah, when you enter the 8, then the scrolling, because that is completely, we have reached the limit of constant, right? So this is correct. So let's make this data.length so that we don't mess up. This is correct, and let's say from the top. So first is item name. This is a text form field, right? And then we have the add here. So in this column, okay, this column controls all of it. So what we can do is, up to here we need to put a form, right? So inside this, let's put a column of children, column, and we'll do max size to 0. Okay, max size, main exercise, main exercise dot minimum children. Why I'm trying to do this as I'm put a form in the for both of the text form plan to put a form so that we can validate them together. Okay, so go up to this, put it here. So this will create a column with no problem at all. This column we can wrap it with a form, right? Wrap it with a form. The key, we'll put the key here. Okay, so let's declare a global key. So let global key of form state. We'll declare this form key. Let's do global key of form state. So now here we can put this form key. And when you click on add, we'll just validate the form. Okay, so actually we already had that. If we say this one, right? Interesting. So do we still need a form if we already do the checking here? So if you create a form, there are some things like the validator can be a little bit more explicit, right? We can add more validation, not just empty, that you cannot put less than one text, and the price cannot be 0, right? The price cannot be 0 and cannot be negative and cannot be anything that cannot be converted to because if you see by default it passes this, right? But if I click on a keyboard, I can push this, right? So they can somehow break this. So what we can do is make the validator complete. Okay, we put a validator for this also. Okay. So let's go to our views in the expenditure. We'll make a validator part. And here we'll do class. Oh, this is expenditure validator. So static type of this text string of the validator in form field, right? This can be of type string, nullable string. So here what we can do is so we can do two validator, one for the item name and one for the price, so that the error message come from each, so that they know which the error message it's for, right? Yeah. This valid item, this is one, and here you will receive a string of type okay, and we'll write if item is not equals to so this cannot be empty, that is one. It cannot be null, it cannot be empty, is not equals to null, and item dot is not empty, then we'll return null. Okay. Else we'll return the case, right? Item cannot be empty. So this will throw the error. But if it's not equals to null and the item is not empty, that is correct, right? It's not equals empty, or we'll have one more case. Item dot length is greater than 1, right? At least 2 letters, right? For an item, at least 2 letters should be valid. Like I don't know what is an item that has only 2 letters, but yeah, we need at least 2 letters. 1 letter is not a good thing. Okay, this can be for the valid item. And for the price, can is valid price. So here also it will pass the price. Now there are some things, right? Price cannot be null, that is 1. Price cannot be empty, that is also correct. But now here we need to check if it's a digit, right? Do we have something like this, numeric or something like this? Give me a second. Here if it's not empty, we just can't return null. It should also be of type numeric, right? And it should not be negative. So what we can do is the double dot parse price, right? Condition will be static type of boolean, try changing the condition parse. Parse as a double literal exception optional sign plus one followed by either the characters infinity, the characters floating point. Decimal point where the sequence followed by the optional component. Okay, it says like it will parse, but it will throw an error if it cannot convert, right? So what we can do is we can do a try except here. If it fails, invalid price. Okay, that is one. It can be an invalid price. But if it parse, right, it also cannot be negative, right? So what we'll do, final is less than 0.0. Okay, we already have. If it's negative, then also we cannot return, right? Price cannot be negative, right? This is one. And invalid price, okay, this will do for us. And if this two, it's not if we don't return on this two, right, that is not negative and it converted correctly, then we'll return null, that is it's correct, right? Okay, I think both this should work. Now let's put the validator in place. First is on the item name here, this is a text form field, and let's put the validator well, this will be item name. So this will be expenditure, validator dot is valid item. So this will return either null or string, right? If it's null, that means it's correct. If it's string, that means it's wrong, right? Same thing, we'll put the validator here also. Validator price expenditure validator dot is valid price, put the price, right? Okay, and when we click on this, we can just say form key dot current state dot validate. Okay, something like this, and we don't need this condition. The else condition can be with us. If is valid not equals to null, is valid, put this case. So now this should be helpful. Let's reload the page. Since it's a class-based change, right, we need to hard restart. this one. Let's go to expenditure. If you don't pass anything, add item cannot be empty, item cannot be empty. Value to price. If you pass item for this, okay, it's not item, price cannot be empty, right? Let's reload the page once again. So now if you go to expenditure, click on this, item cannot be empty, minimum line to price cannot be empty, that's correct. And item, if we pass let's pass vegetable oil, right? Click on add. This is correct, but price cannot be empty. It says let's pass ABC. It says invalid price, that is correct. If we pass -123, it says price cannot be negative, that is also correct. And you can't just pass anything you like, invalid price, that's correct. And but if you pass something like for 0, add, yeah, if you see this got inserted, right? Vegetable oil with 140. Okay, that is correct, and the validator is working. So I think this works for us. We need to do some things for this text field. If you see the text field, right, not following a common pattern. If you see, even for the exercise, it's a rounded thing, right? But this is not rounded. I think we should make it rounded so that at least all the input field looks same, right? So here we can do outline border radius circular dot, make it just 100, just make it 100. So we have this, and if you put this in expander so that it becomes big. No, it doesn't. Okay, because we have a padding here, right? Remove this and 0.0. Okay, it does not look good actually. I think this looks fine. You can just add it directly here and everything should get working. Okay, the item and price, I think we should make it bold so that textile font width .700. Similarly for the price, so we have this, but if it's why is my width not correct with the price thing? Because we have a horizontal padding of 16, whereas this constant box list style will have more, I guess, right? Yeah, it's 24. So we have to make the thing. On the right, on the left, it can go to 16. But on the right, it should go to 24 total. So it matches this. Okay, this is good. Yeah, I think this looks fine. We don't have a delete for this, if you see, right? Should we put a delete? Because sometimes you may press add, but you don't want to add it, right? If you want to remove it, how do you even remove that? We don't even have an API for that. Okay, so this can also be one more to do. So this from the expenditure list, we should be able to delete and edit. So okay, this became part of to do. So I think this should be it for the expenditure. Let's wrap this up. We'll be adding this when we'll do the addition of feature, right? When we'll start completing the to-do list, right? Then we'll. For now, the expenditure is done. Let's go to learning of the day. I think they should be simple. Yeah, they should be simple. Close others and expenditure. This one can be constant. Listen view. Same way, consumer widget, we can just make it stateful. This is lesson view. The init state. State. Okay, these two things. This is what we need to enter here. Two more functions also. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so this is notifier state, toggle edit mode. enter delete state. Okay, so first is we are working for general task. Yes, because learning of the day is also part of general task, because you can only have one learning of the day per day, right? So whatever you can have a one wake up time, one run, right? Like the complete one run. Like you may run twice, but there will be a total distance of the day, right? But to do will become so many of to do. You can have so many of to do, so many of exercise, so many of expenditure. And learning can also be one from the day, where you can just write up some lines of text. Okay. So let's see this. So first is we need to change the text to match the others, right? To do that, what it is, instead of 16, it is just part of constant, right? Constant that border radius. And here learning of the day, and this padding also. This is also part of constant. Type 1 padding, and here also style, text style, font size, constants dot tiles font size, right? Save this, and we should at least also have the same text. That is good. I think this won't have most of the things, and this is only just you can just add here, right? And just click on save. Nothing extra to be done here. I think this will work for us. So if you see, if I do edit it, right, this one, one thing can be done is like if the text, right, like can we do something like if it did not change, we don't give the save icon. You can get only the save icon if you have really made some changes. That is a validator I think we can add here. Yeah, I think that validator will be good for us. So let's make that. It's 16 throughout actually. Something like this, and unpressed. This one, and the suffix icon, this is the onpress that is not working, right? So we can put a validator here saying that this should not be equals to that is already coming here, right? So what we can do is So if you do something like this, then what happens? Let's save this. So if you go to learning under text, you don't get the edit button, right? You have to change something to even get that. So if it's space, nope. Why doesn't it check for this? Did it check only once or? So the text editing controller seems to not update the state. It updates the states internally, but it does not. It will not change the UI for it. So we can't use this. So this will only, since the validation only will check once, and in the initial this will always be equal, right? So it will always be on the null state. Cannot do that. So what do we do? Any of these ones. So we want it seems like this learning text, right? This text controller does internally change the text, but we can't use it to update the UI. So if you see this, right? If you see learning on that, if you click for longer, you enter the edit mode, right? But if you edit something, this did not internally, it did change, okay? Like the text of this controller did change, but it will not flash up on the UI, so it will not update the UI for it. Like we either need to put this in a state provider, something like that, or yeah, something like that, but that is not what we want. It can listen to it. But even if you listen, we need to do the set state to even update the UI also, right? So we can't use this actually. So what do we do? And so let's keep it on this only for now. But yeah, we can put a condition here. If learn text controller dot text is not equals to general task dot learning. If both these conditions are met, only then we update. Okay. Yeah, I think this should wait. So we don't change it just because you click on save, right? Like you need to actually change, then only it will change. But HA should get added, right? Yeah. It's the same thing. We are closing it, but we're not calling the database for this. Okay, this should work for us for now. So I think that will be for the learning of the day. Yeah. Let's go to picture of the day now. Picture of the day. Okay, this we already have a stateful. So for picture of the day, it's like we need to upload this picture, right? Only this. Hi Vishal. We are doing Flutter. Okay, this is a Dart language that works with Flutter. So if you let me show you, so give me a second. So if you see, this is the language. So if you can go to dart.dev and you'll see this language. This is mostly used for Flutter app, but you also can create server side using some packages. So it's supported by Google. Okay, just like Go, this is also from Google for Flutter. So you can for doing Flutter, you need to learn this language. Just go to dart.dev and you can get it here. Yeah, I think you got that. So yeah, let's go to the picture of the day and first do the formatting that we're doing for all of the packages. The Firebase, there's one of Firebase. There's an image picker. So we're using image picker to pick up image from the local service, right? From the local storage. And others are all our own. Okay. So let's see if we can make any changes here. First is we're creating an instance of image picker. This is to create an image. So when you create and select, right, it gives you the gallery view so that you can pick up image. Like if you pick the red one, right, you can get the red one. So we are using the packages called this one. Where is the image picker? This one, image picker.art. This package helps in picking up image from here. So I'm just a student. I've joined, just completed my last July. So it's almost been a year actually. I've completed my BTech. I'm from India, Atalkar. Yeah, I'm not a student. I'm working for a company as a junior developer. Though that is not related to Flutter. Okay, I do Flutter just since I want to learn Flutter. That's why I'm doing. And yeah, my work is not in Flutter. So yeah, this is the image picker that comes from the package. Okay, this image picker package. We created two functions. One is to select image, one is to upload image. Why we did upload image? Because if you select an image and you upload it, right, then we can store it in the Firebase storage. So now if you say this picture is from your local, right, you can click on this upload. You can see the percentage here. It will upload, then it will bring up the image from the server. Okay, it will wait for some time. Here the server, we don't have our own server. This is all Firebase. Okay, so this image is now from Firebase. Now even if I reload the app, right, you should still get this image because we are using the link here to get this image. So if I go to picture of the day to load the image, because it's a URL, right, so it will try to get it from the Firebase storage and you'll get the image. So that is how this works. So this is how you select an image, and here we are saying only from gallery. We don't want to take the image from camera. We want that you should already have taken the picture or edit it or whatever you want. And this one. Okay, and the controller thing, we'll get to this. This is for the fade in animation, so the image directly don't pop up. It takes some time and it fades out slowly. And for the upload image, using the snapshot that we get from Firebase, we take the download URL and just put that in our API. So if you see the upload picture of the day API, right, if you see, it will try to get the repository and it will just update the picture of the day. If you see, it will put the collection picture of the day and just put the URL here. Okay, and these are the two, and init state, yes, and the dispose, we just dispose the controller. So it's always recommended that whenever you bring up resources, right, it's also good to erase it down so that you don't have that memory leak issue and something like that. Okay. Then comes our build, and here it's the same thing. Let's put this in the top. OpenShift general tag selected image is uploading. These are just for uploading so that we can get the percentage and all these things, right? So if you see here, one second, let me take you through this first, then I'll show you. Here let's make this constant, so it's constants dot border radius. Set that border radius, and here this one needs to be style, text style, font size, this one. Wow, this should work now. If I save this, I think we should be able to manage. Yeah, if you see, it matches, the font matches, right? This is good. And then come the image part of it. If you see, we have a fade transition so that the image does not come directly, and we are dealing with opacity so that you don't see the image directly, but it slowly comes up. Okay, and this is the image dot file and selected image dot path. So when you select an image, first it's directly from storage, right? It's not from the server side. But if there is an image in the database, right, then we'll do a network call using that URL that you passed. Okay, we are doing a content so that it matches with the height, the weight it picks up its on, and based on if the image has a landscape, I think that's called landscape, right? Portrait is this one. Okay, I think it's landscape. If it's landscape, then you'll get the full width, or else you'll get in the height order. Okay, and yeah, this is just the loading builder, so that when it loads, you first get the circular thing, and when it's loaded, we just get a fed transition and the child. We have gone through this when we are dealing with photo. I think you can watch the previous live if you want to get an idea how it works. Okay, this is select and upload. This is how we're getting the upload stream. So if you see the upload stream provider, right, this one, so it'll upload the picture and it will give you the snapshot events. So it won't directly, it will not wait for it to finish the uploading. It will just give you the snapshot event, so that you can keep checking like what is the percentage that got uploaded. So this one, this we get from report the when, the error, and the loading state, and when it's uploading, if it's success, that's it, done, right? Then we upload the image, or else we start showing like what is the byte transfer to 12 bytes, so that we get the percentage of how much part of the image got uploaded, right? So let me show you. So if you select an image and click on upload, right, if you see inside this, right, you start getting the percentage. So this is what we wanted to achieve. And once it's uploaded, you go to the loading state so that the image is fetched from the service. Okay, that is correct. And okay, we should do one more thing. So when you select and when you click on upload, right, the select different also should get disabled. So it's uploading. So this one, select image on pressed, you can, if it's uploading, don't do anything, or else I think this will work for us. So now let's reload the page. Go to picture of the day, picture should come out. Click on select the other picture, click on upload. You both are disabled, right? It starts uploading the picture. Wait for some time and you should get the image. This one. Okay, this works for us for now. We don't need any change here, and that should be for picture of the day also. Now let's see the other one. So let's close other, and this also should be simpler, I guess. So this is basically the mode of the day, where you can, it's a text based, but you also can put some icon. Okay, like how your day went. This is like end of the day thing. Before you go to sleep, you just, how was the day, you write about the day, and you just put a mood like very happy or tired, angry or sad, anything that you feel, that thing that describes the day. And for me it's happy because I'm making videos. Making videos live is fun, I enjoy. Click on save and you should get this. Okay, this works. Here also if you see, we have text editing controller, right? So this also will make it a stateful consumer. Demo view. We need both of them. here. This also, this guy also. Like this, left. And let's bring up the init state. Get the init state. So here you get the remote controller request text edit controller, and then we need to dispose this also. So let's put the dispose function. Okay, here we have two functions. One is the get color and hint by mode. So this is based on, if you see, like if I remove all of this, right? So when you select it, if it's empty, right, if it's empty, when you select, right, it will just the text here will be something and then let's relate to the mode. Like if you are sad, how could this be avoided? If you are angry, what's the anger worth? And if you are tired, what could be done better? And if you are happy, describe what made the day special, something like this. Okay, this one got erased because we did not save with the reload. Become mode of the day. You should get it here. Okay, so this is how, if it's happy, you get a yellow color and this text. Okay, similarly for sad, angry, and default, you get this. And let's go through this, and it's same like all others. Border radius, everything is looks same. Mode of the day, this needs to be changed. So the style will be text style. Font size will become constants. Let's remove the constants. Font size, and the padding will become the tile padding, right? Constant tile padding. Okay, that works. And then the text, if you see the text also, it follows the design as one that is that you select. Okay, if you have select tired, right, let me select anger and click on this. If you say it's angry, right, yeah, this works. So there's one thing, like if I change this, right, I do get an option to edit. So I think college don't matter. I was on BTech CSC. I think that is what should be considered. Okay, so mode of the day. So let's increase the text. And what is my text increase? So style font size, right? Okay, the mode of the day also increased, and if I save this, something is not working. an error? No. Let me reload this page. So if I go to mode of the day, it shows it's empty, right? And if I change this, I don't get an option because I have not edited anything. Okay. Click on save. Okay, that got saved. Click once again. I don't know what is EE branch. I'm considering it to be electrical branch. So the branch that you are in, since you made a choice to go electrical, you had some reasons, right? If you continue, I think you'll get success. But if you wanted to go software field, it's not that hard. You just have to learn. You just have to learn coding and DSA and the field that you're interested in. Like either it can be front end, back end, AI, ML, or anything that you're interested in. Go to that field and start applying for company. Company won't ask for your degree, okay? They will just take the interview and that's it. They won't see like what degree you came from. Yeah, they may be asking like you have done your degree or not, like are you qualified in degree or not, only that much they may ask, but they won't be asking you for your branch. And you will be selected on based on the interview itself. But also, like, since you selected on EE branch, I'm considering it to be electrical. Okay, I did not understand that. But if you made a choice, right, you had some reasons for it. And if you think now the reasons has faded and you want to switch, yeah, but yeah, it will take some time since you have to learn from ground up, right? So yeah, see, I am not so good in explaining all this because since I'm also new, right? It's just been 1 year I came out from college, so I don't even know what future holds. But yeah, as my understanding, this is what I can say as of now. Don't take this as the last option. Please take help from some seniors who have gone through some things in life. Okay, like I'm not well educated to give you a suggestion, but yeah, that would be from my side. I hope that helps. So yeah, mode of the day, this is working. Change fields, click on save, and we got this. So this is correct, and I think this is it for now. The mode of that. The last one is the sleeping time, right? So let's see on that. Let me make some styling changes. So this will be the last one. After we have done this, we'll go to the to-do list and see what we can edit, and I think it will just take this week, I guess, this complete week. Then we can release this app in the store. We'll be going through the store process also, right? Okay, to see how we can upload things, and I hope I don't mess up there by showing all security thing. But yeah, there are some things also that I'm planning, like after this is completed, right, after this app is built is completed, I'm planning to start a new live series on learning a new programming language called Go, and yeah, I'll be starting on that also, I guess. But that will only be after this app is done, since we're almost way to complete. I don't want to leave this project because we've made a lot of progress and I put so much of time in it. Yeah, let's see on sleeping time here. We don't have to make this stateful because we don't have any state thing here. So like controller or anything that we need to dispose or anything. So that is correct for us, and should wait. This should do. Border radius, that is correct. And convert to the ice library, right? It can be something like going to bed, right? Going to bed. Like you can't know you slept or not, right? You can just say I went to bed. Like when you wake up, you know you woke up, right? But how will you know you slept? You cannot type something when you sleep, right? So going to bed at something, then you can sleep. Okay, this looks good, and let's put the styling. Text style, font size, constants. Yeah, this looks good. Button style, the same like others, no change. This font size I have to see. Constant. We have a font size for this tile button font size. We do have, that is 24. Okay, this one, and let's look at, and this is a time picker. This don't need any change as of now. So finally our first page is done, and for now the to-dos, there are 3 to-dos that is left for this page. First is edit and delete from expenditure list, that is this one. We don't have an option to edit any of the field, right? So we should add that. And the second is text form field unfocused. So what is the second issue is that if I click on this, right, I get this to edit something, right? But if I click here, the keyboard should hide, right? That is not there. This is the second issue. And the third issue is top card, this one. When I scroll, I want this to not be this big. I want this to be like an app bar where it just shows the time and the temperature. That's it. So these are the things that we wanted to do. We won't be doing that today. Okay, today I think mostly it's up because it's almost been 90 minutes. So we do most of the lives 90 to 120, and the 90 minutes is fine. So tomorrow, in tomorrow live, what we can go through this to-do list. We'll be completing this to-do list. Okay, and if we can complete it tomorrow, then the remaining thing will be timers. We don't have, actually we don't have anything on timers. This part is done for us almost. So if you go to the to-do list, after to-do list the only one thing will be remaining is how do we handle if you are offline, right? If you are offline, what are the access that we give and what are the access we don't give? So if it's offline, this Firebase is supposed to work offline, okay, but for some reason it don't work on mine, so we have to see on that. Okay, let's put that in to-do list. Firebase offline support. Okay, this we have to see. This is one, and okay, we have 4 issues now. Firebase offline support and check for internet. This is 1, so we have 5. So we want to check if there is internet, right? Because we want to show something if there is no internet, like disconnect or something like that. So 5 of them for now. Any more thing? I can't see anything else like needs to be added. Okay, yeah, we need to add a feedback service, right? How are we supposed to know, like, this is all my thinking, right? But when the user uses it, they needs to give a feedback, right? So what we can do is we can connect this feedback service with Firebase itself. In the Firebase real time, right, you can just start up a, for every user, since we'll be having an email ID, right? Using an email ID, we can just pull up a messaging system for them, right? So that the talking becomes like a real time, like you can just receive message and screenshot directly. I think that will work for us. Okay, so create a feedback service. Okay, these are the issue, and what more do we want? Do we have anything? Well, I don't want to add any like sentry type of thing where you can log things as of now. I don't want that. It's good to have that, okay, but I don't want to just increase the complexity in this early stage. I just want this app to at least have some use cases in the real world, and if people likes it, we'll add it. But for now, I think, yeah, I think this 6 to-do list, this last one, right? This one, the top one. This will need, it will need work. Okay, this will need work because it's a complete thing, right? The complete app thing. Internet, I think we have a package for it, something called connectivity plus, I guess, that we can do. Plan support, this we have to do a lot of this one, right? For this we have to do a lot of talk study, I guess, to know like how we can set up it. I read somewhere that it's supposed by default, but for some reason I don't get that offline support, like the state does not change. Maybe I have to see on that. The others will be looking at the next live. Yeah, I think that's it. At least the UI, right? It's looking, I'm not a UI designer or something, but it looks simple. Okay, we have a major issue here also, right? I wanted to change this icon to something like feather icon, and this one, the UI needs to change here. I don't like this UI either. It's not that it's that bad, but if you can make something better than this, have to see on that. But this app has a little bit of learning curve, if you see, like if you click on this to-do list, this is not, if you want to edit this, right, how will the user know how to edit? They need to long press on it, right? So I don't know if there is any way how we can say the user to long click to edit. We need to add some to-do list by default, I guess. Like to say like how do you add this, right? Yeah, we have to see on this. But yeah, I have some approach like how we can deal with that, but for now, yeah, that should be it. I think that should be it for today. If you have some suggestion, please do suggest. Like I really need some suggestion. Like don't suggest a complete pivot, okay? Like I've come a long way, I don't want to pivot now, but yeah, but you can suggest anything. I'll just keep a note of your suggestion. Yeah, I think that will be for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next live where we'll go through this to-do list, not all of them, but the last 4 of them that we'll be doing in the next live. And that's it, I guess, for today. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Okay, thanks everyone for joining, whoever joined, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.